You're both deciding, this is like a soul contract, potential soul contract for some of you, that where you are both deciding, are our paths aligning? Are we on the same page? Is it something we both want? And I think for some of you, don't underestimate the importance of this time period, because it's like, if you're gonna decide, both of you, to say yes to this, you and this person, this can be like literally everything you've ever wanted. Hi, my dear Scorpions, welcome back to this channel. The energy has shifted. I feel like for a lot of us, there has been some kind of purge we've recently gone through, and now just in time for 11/11, November 11th, and just in time for a very special new moon of Scorpio, for many of us, the time has come to embrace new energy. So we'll talk about this in this video. So watch this video, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Before we get started, don't forget to give this video a big like. Don't forget to subscribe. And anyway, guys, I have a new deck today. I'm so excited. I finally got it. It got here with a delay, but it got here, so that's what matters. And before we get started, quick announcements. So as always, we're doing our 2024 preparations, Scorpios, specifically for Scorpios. So the preparation that's currently available is basically our webinar, which the date will be announced yet, but it's either going to be the last week of December or the first week of January. So there is a link to register with the early bird discount. It's going to be in the description box. And basically there are options for those of you guys who want to prepare for 2024 with me. So there is an option to book the webinar with a mini reading that's personalized for you from me. So it's not going to be like a full 2024 reading, but I'm still going to be able to go into the most significant moments of 2024 for you, what you need to pay attention for. There's even going to be a tarot pool for that as well. So that's a great option for those of you who want to attend both webinar and also have a personalized mini reading with me. Check it out. All the information is going to be in the description box. I'm going to also share more in the coming days about this too. And again, the webinar, we've done this in the past, I don't know how many, 2 or 3 years. This webinar, we do it every year. Basically, we're going to go, it's going to be very deep, comprehensive Zoom webinar with me, where I'm going to walk you through the most important transits, how it relates specifically for you, what you need to know for 2024, what are the best time periods to manifest, what are the best time periods to protect your energy, and all that good stuff. 2024 basically that we need to know. So the options to book this will be webinar and mini private reading by me. There's also an option to book your full 2024 reading and this webinar. So it's for a great price, honestly, for those of you who wanted to do both but did not know which one. This is going to be probably the best option. And what else is there available? And of course, still 2024 reading by itself is available too. So yeah, guys, check it out if you guys want to prepare for this wonderful year ahead with me. All the information about this is in the description box. I'm gonna be very excited for this. It's one of my favorite things we do, and this is Scorpio specific too, so we basically make this webinar specifically for you guys. Let's see what's gonna come up in preparation for our new moon of Scorpio on November 12th, November 13th, depending where you are, and also of course 11/11, November 11th. I personally, if you guys know me, don't believe necessarily so much in this portal. However, I do want to say that anything that holds so much attention, collective attention, manifests as such. So even though there's no ancient, esoteric necessarily 11/11 mentioned, in ancient books, because so many people look at 11/11 as this very special date, for many of us, there could be an energetic opening during this time, especially because it does coincide with the new moon of Scorpio. So yes, I'm going to probably name this video as 11/11. And yes, you could manifest something very special for you this coming days, weeks, months. Let's see. What are we dealing with here? Let's see what the message is going to be for you. What are we currently manifesting? What's something we need to know? All right, we have here first card, bathing in the river, self-care. So I talked about this before. We do have Ceres, which is asteroid of nurture, care, motherly energy, self-care, nourishment in the sign of Scorpio. So all of you guys who have Scorpio placements are experiencing Ceres transit now. So again, excellent time for the rest of November. If you haven't done so yet, prioritize your self-care. Do whatever you feel called to. If you feel like you want to just spend some time in the nature, do that. If you want to, just make some spa day, maybe even at home, something for yourself, whatever it is, this is especially important right now, because I feel like this is going to raise your frequency, raise your vibration. Something that I've been doing recently, I've been listening to singing bowls, different frequencies, and oh my god, this has shifted my vibration so much to the better. So yeah, we also have here enter at your own risk, pause, and we have here midnight moth, distraction. So what I feel like is your message, kind of like a cautionary message for now, is to make sure you do not get distracted by the energies that maybe don't feel the most aligned to you. Like, how sometimes somebody invites you somewhere and in your heart, in your soul, you don't really feel like going there. You just feel like maybe you want to stay home that day. And again, yes, sometimes it's good to get out of our comfort zones, but other times there are times where deep down we know what we should be focused on, and it's best to stick to the course. Like, I'll share with you, for example, today, my friends invited me to go to the beach, with them, like spend some time. And I don't know, deep down last night even, I was kind of feeling, not like I didn't want to go, but I did not feel like it would be wise for me to channel my energy in that direction. And I was like, oh, okay, let's see what happens. Maybe I'll go. And today, just the way the day went, basically, like I was so in the zone, getting some work done, getting some clients readings done. I was like, no, you know what? I'm going to prioritize this now. And like some other things happened too. Basically, my initial assessment of this not being worth my energy today, at least, was very correct. So basically, make sure you don't allow anything to distract you. If anything, prioritize self-care. Now let's just take one more card. And yes, we have here Forgotten Ghosts reunion. For some of you, this is return to, like, you're returning to something that's important to you, some kind of reunion, maybe with a person that's important to you, or with some aspect even of yourself that is important. Setting these intentions now, something that maybe you've forgotten about, something you stopped maybe even doing, there is a chance to come back to this now. Anyway, this was wonderful. Let's go into your tarot. This is again my first time using this deck, and look at this, 3 of Cups already coming up. Let's see what my Scorpios need to know for this new moon of Scorpio, for this 11/11 portal. We have a lot of beautiful energies coming in. Let's see what you guys need to know about. Let's do a connection spread right away. Let's do first row you, second row your person. You, second row your person. First row you. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. Definitely rich in money, rich in abundance. We have here Taurus in the back, so you could have Taurus placements. You could be dealing with somebody who have Taurus. Let's see, second card for you. We have here Strength. So Taurus and Leo placements been making an entrance in your readings lately. Let's see, we have here 7 of Wands. Okay. Ouch. A lot of cards. These cards are very, how to say, not slippery, but they're very sleek, so they are like, have to juggle them a little better. Let's see. No, not yet. Okay, and we have here Queen of Pentacles. Definitely a lot of financial abundance. You're really prioritizing finances. We have Ace of Swords for you guys. Manifesting, I feel like abundance. If you right now are someone who is prioritizing finances, abundance, your business, making money, this is going to be great. We also have here 4 of Pentacles, and we have here 3 of Pentacles. Let's look at who you are dealing with. Okay, we have here the High Priestess, and we have here the Empress flying out. We also have here Temperance. Oh, your person is serving Major Arcana today. Okay. We have here Knight of Pentacles. We also have here the World card. We also have here the 5 of Pentacles. And this card flew out. We have here the Devil card. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man and the Tower. Oof, interesting energies. Page of Wands. So the way I'm seeing this for you guys is like this. There is a person who is very, like, they did not expect that you were going to make such a powerful impact on them. So it could be someone new, it could be someone you already know about, But I feel like with the Tower card, this is you and the Hanged Man is them. You came into their life, and you know, the song that comes to mind, what is it, like you came as a missile, something, old song. You can Google the lyrics. But basically you came out of nowhere. They might have not been expecting you. They might have not, you might like not be this person's usual type. You know how Romance Angel card says your soulmate might be a different type than your usual expectation, something like this. So there might be a person like, you might not even be the type they typically go for. Again, it doesn't mean that your looks are better or anything. In fact, you might be pretty, like very, very pretty, out of their league pretty. But there's something like about you that's different. They've never been with anyone like this. It could be, I'm quite literally seeing you, or maybe are very witchy. You're very psychic. Scorpios, right, are very psychic. And this person has this kind of interest too. They've always been interested in psychic things. They've always been interested in like this deep kind of like secretive matters. But they never been, I feel like, with a person who is into that too, or like almost like you, like something about you basically surprised them. Also, what I'm seeing with this card is that you've made a very deep impact in this person. Again, if you haven't met someone like this yet, brace yourself, Scorpio. You're about to blow somebody's mind, because they quite literally, I feel like, look at you and like, who are you? What, like, where did you come from? Because this is, I feel like, the person who is used to kind of like, they have a little bit Hakuna Matata type of outlook in life, you know, sort of like, take some, they might be like from Africa, by the way, or some kind of African connection I'm seeing. Like Hakuna Matata was from Lion King, just so you know where I'm taking all this from. So it's like it's the reason why I'm mentioning that. So they might be, I'm seeing Johannesburg, I'm seeing Cape Town, something like this. They might either be from there or they might travel there soon. Something with what was that song? I hear the rains in Africa. I don't know why, but basically, the point here is that this person did not expect whatever it is you did to them. They did not see this coming, and this person has always been living their life sort of like easy come, easy go. There might have been, of course, they might have had relationships. They might have been in a long-term relationship. They might, like, there has been different things, but I feel like nothing has ever stuck to them too much. But then came along you, and I don't know what you did, we're about to find out, but basically your impact on this person is something beyond what they are used to. Now let's look at this row by row. So you are in this space right now. I don't feel like you are even bothered by this. For you, it's another day in the neighborhood. Like, people going crazy over you, people are like, you know, obsessed with you. You know, for you, it's like, it's not, I'll be honest, Scorpio, this is not the first time you made somebody feel like this. For them, like, I'm just gonna be very real. Sorry, cross watchers, if you're watching this and resonating, but for them, it might be the first time they met someone like you, and it's the first time they feel this way. For you, on the other hand, Scorpios, this is not the first time that you meet somebody and they just like, wow, their life is before and after Scorpio. We should do like, what is it, BC? There's BC, right? But we need to make BS. Well, BS doesn't sound too good. Before Scorpio and after Scorpio, BS, AS. I don't know how this sounds. Not so good. I wish there was a better suggestion. But basically, life is before and after Scorpio for most who encounter one, and I feel like they are about to get that, you know, taste of what it feels like. But for you, quite frankly, this is like, you know, you are not even fretting. I'm seeing with King of Pentacles to the Strength card. You are very, like, if you are prioritizing your career and your abundance right now, you're doing great, because I'm seeing here, especially like there might be a Taurus I'm seeing in love with you, a Leo in love with you, somebody who could have Virgo in their placements too, also somebody born in the year of the dog, year of the ox too, maybe year of the tiger if we go by Chinese. And I feel like for you, you're focused on money, you're focused on abundance, you're very much like, you know, you can have someone, you can have anyone you want, you're very much in your power right now. So there is a Leo in your life right now, I feel like, who is basically If it's a Leo, oh my goodness, you don't even know what you did to this person. Again, they don't have to be Leo sun. They could have like just Leo placements, or could have like something in that archetype. You, like, I think this is who you've made such an impact on, because look at this Tower card, and this is something here in the back. So you set this person's like life on fire. Like, I don't know, everything. They almost like they're questioning everything. They're going through a spiritual awakening of sorts. Seven of Wands, you might be right now in a place where there's many things you need to attend, different things you need to do. You might be in a space where there's different things you need to take care of, but I feel like you're handling it well. And again, Queen of Pentacles, I am seeing that you are like in the space where, like, quote unquote, I don't chase, I attract. I'm working on the things I need to work on. And this is like, I don't feel like you are deeply crazy in love over someone. Ace of Swords, you're going to be victorious in the things you're working on right now. Four of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles. I do feel like you're coming out of stagnation, especially if there's been some kind of stagnation with your finances or you needing to save more. You're coming out of that with the Three of Pentacles. There's something you're building, new project. Maybe you're like, okay, we can increase revenue doing X, Y, and Z, or like I can start this new business, or there's new potential stream of income available. Something like this. You're basically brainstorming. For some of you, there's some kind of new venture. For those of you who are not interested in new venture, it could be just you manifesting money, or at your work you're showcasing some different projects. Maybe I was gonna say auditioning, so some of you are auditioning for something. For others of you, it could be just you're applying for a different job, different role. Regardless though, it looks fantastic for you. You have a lot of clarity, and whatever stagnations you had, you're coming out of them. Also, there's many things I feel like that are asked of you right now, because probably of this expansion that's coming up financially, especially abundance. But I feel like you're gonna do great with that. Now, anything else I want to say here? Let me see. Let's just take one letterman for you. Yeah, we have here with the cross card, this is also about faith. I feel like for you, it's very important right now to like really, there are basically, we have here cross card and we have crossroads quite literally. There are many ways where your life, how your life can unfold. There's many different options available for you. Make sure, you choose it wisely, and make sure also like something you're choosing now is something you can be happy with long term, because I feel like for some of you, you're making choices that gonna have like, not to say like long-term consequences in a scary way, but more so like whatever you give your energy to now, it can have such a lasting success. So if you know that you are supported, if you know that any undertaking you are starting right now like is supported by the universe, which way would you go? So don't think small right now, Scorpios, think big. Again, you are not even too focused on love here based on these cards. Now let's look at the person you are connecting with. And let me take a sip of coffee before we open the door. What I'm seeing is this. High Priestess of the Empress. I do feel like this person is fascinated by you. They see you as someone who has, I want to say, internal and external beauty, because what this person is maybe used to. They might have had this dynamic in their life where, let's just say, they connect with somebody intellectually or spiritually, but they are not attracted physically to a person. Like, oh, okay, this girl is so nice, or this guy is so nice, like they're smart, but I don't really feel it, physically with them. Or they've had the opposite, where with the Empress card, they do find people they find very aesthetically, how you say this, aesthetically pleasing and beautiful, but they are not authentic or something like this. This person has had this struggle, I feel like, in their life. When it comes to you, I feel like they found the total package. It's almost like this person is, how to say, they're a little bit shocked. I mean, I don't know, to you, again, it's normal. For you, it's normal that, yes, of course, I take care of myself, I'm beautiful. Yes, of course, I take care of my inner world too, spiritually, and like, I'm a good person. It seems like normal things, right? But for whatever reason, for this person, it's like, it's almost shocking to them. Again, I don't know, like to me it's not shocking, but to them it is basically that you possess both internal and external beauty. It's almost like they see you as this empress witch, someone who has, again, maybe they know that you are into tarots or into some kind of spiritual thing you practice, could be anything, but at the same time they see you as this very nurturing, motherly maybe, or maybe just nurturing of animals. If you have an animal, or if you like animals, like, and you know this person somehow knows about it or feels this energy from you, they are fascinated by that, because they see you as, wow, you're so deep, but you care for nature and animals. I don't know why, but it's important to them. This person might have grown up in a family where in general they were raised to take care of animals, to nurture animals, to treat them well, and especially if that's the case, they're super connected to you. Again, it doesn't have to be this. This, of course, is very specific. They could just see you, again, as both internally and externally beautiful person. Very fascinating to them. Temperance card with the Knight of Pentacles. This person is like, okay, I have my Scorpio. How do, it's almost like they are already in this place where they feel like, wow, I have to go for this, and like I have to impress Scorpio in some way. Temperance card here with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like they see you as someone, I think they have a little bit, honestly, unrealistic view of you, because they think you have everything together, you're absolutely perfect, absolutely balanced. They have this tendency to idealize their partner. They might have Neptune, I think, aspect in their Venus, or Juno, something like this. Not in a bad way, but it's like they're like, wow, you're so perfect. Together with you, we can have anything. But what I see also, there is an energy with this person, is that they are someone who has a lot of anxiety when it comes to finances and money. They are someone who is scared that they cannot provide for their partner. Again, I don't think necessarily that they have necessarily financial lack. It could be just that they are wondering, you know how people have anxiety, oh my god, what if like this job will be eliminated? Oh my god, what if like what I do for a living, I'm not going to be able to do 10 years from now? So they might be in some kind of profession that maybe, you know, retirement doesn't look so great in that profession. But again, I'm not necessarily seeing any kind of issue rather than their own anxiety. They might be someone who feels like in order for them to be, you know, in a good space, they need to be in this like financially good, like they might have extra anxiety over finances, is what I'm seeing. Not a financial problem necessarily, because I don't really see that. It's more like financial anxiety, because also you, Scorpio, look like you have, you know, like you have something great going for you. And again, it's like people really look at money in different ways, right? I know, like, for example, there are people who worry so much, oh my god, what if this job not going to be available? What if AI is going to take the jobs? Like, there are people who never even think of it. Like, you know, like they're just like, oh, whatever, we'll deal with it later, right? Like, so it depends on a person, I think. Like, you could be anxious about so many things in the modern world, you know, literally like every moment, you know, is like a miracle, right? In our times. But people have different attitudes towards it, right? And even when it comes to finances, there are people who constantly like wonder, oh my god, how can I save? How can I save? I know people, like myself included, I'm always thinking, how can I make more? How can I expand? How can we maybe give more, like make things better? So there's different type of mindset. And I feel like something when it comes to you and this person, there's a difference in mindset. This is like a potential challenge. They're someone who is, again, I don't see them having an issue. Let me just confirm this. Nine of Pentacles, they don't have really issues so much. It's more of like they have fears. Nine of Pentacles, they are doing well. Eight of Pentacles, they also work very hard, I feel like, for their money. Let me see, why is this anxiety? Because this is really showing up. Why this anxiety? The Hermit, because they could have Virgo placements, and in general, they tend to overthink. Like, they have a lot of ideas, a lot of things on their mind. Maybe also something childhood related, where I feel like they maybe grown up with someone who was teaching them to save for the rainy day. I don't know why it's coming up in your reading, by the way, but let's see what else do you need to know here. We have Knight of Swords. This person has so much to say to you. They are like, this person is could be somebody you meet at the party, or you met at the party, or meet through friends, because I'm seeing something social here. This person also doesn't, what you don't know about them is they are scared to not be enough. So for some of you, you maybe met this person already, but they have not reached out or something. And this could be because they quite literally like, will she like me? Am I enough for this person? They see you as like a little bit high maintenance. Let's see a little more. Okay, too many cards, but let's see. Seven of Swords. It's a lie that this person doesn't have feelings. I feel like they have feelings. King to the Queen of Cups. Look at this. Quite literally. Have a lot of feelings. But we have here Two of Wands with the Ace of Wands. I feel like you're about to be surprised by what this person does, because there's something I feel like it's going to burst out of them. They're going to just suddenly, let me see, what are they going to do? Three of Wands. They're going to suddenly, especially I feel like if this person has a cat, some kind of pet, some kind of animal, this person is just going to suddenly come up to you and be like, hey, I want you, kind of thing. Yeah, there is going to be almost some kind of gift or something. Suddenly this person comes in and gives to you. They could have lighter hair. Doesn't have to be, of course. But I'm seeing them. It's actually quite attractive. Knight of Cups. And they have feelings towards you, you guys. There is somebody who has feelings towards you, but it's almost like... And they're doing well. That's the funny thing. They're doing very well financially. They have feelings towards you. But it's almost like... What are they overthinking? Let me see. Page of Swords. They're overthinking what to say and how to say it. Five of Cups. Because it's almost like there is something also maybe that has happened. I don't know if you were supposed to meet them at some kind of social event. They were hoping to run into you somewhere. It did not happen, and this person's gotten very sad. Let me see what else. Six of Swords. They are wondering, did you move in? Move on. Four of Wands. Yeah, for some of you, move in, quite literally. Four of Wands could represent you changing residence or changing something like this. And there is an event that they are hoping to see you at. The Tower with the Six of Wands. You're going to be surprised by what this person does next. I feel like there is going to be a sudden shift, which makes sense, right? With this new moon even of Scorpio in them. And I feel like the best advice for you right now is to just be strong and confident. Because, let me see. Again, this person wants to talk to you. I'm really seeing that this person wants to talk to you. Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands, but they want to appear confident. And I don't know why, but they are overthinking something majorly. It's like this is the masculine energy that I feel like, I don't know, you're very different from the, especially if you're a feminine energy, especially if you're a woman, like you're very different from their usual type or the people they're used to. And I feel like with the Lovers card, there's really a potential for something great, but this person is making it harder than it needs to be. It does not need to be so hard. I don't know what is that they are overthinking. Yeah, quite literally. I feel like it's just something about you has really surprised them. Something about you really inspired them that they are feeling silly, kind of. Let's see what else. Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, this is the person who are already like planning your future together, and they feel silly because of that. Because they got hung up on you, they got stuck on you, and they don't even know if you feel the same. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, because you seem to be so happy by yourself. Maybe this person also expected you to chase them a little bit, like exactly Chariot card. This person expected you to guide them somehow. Look at this. Page of Pentacles, Chariot. Wow, I've never used this deck, but it's quite magical. Look at this. We have here signs and we have here signs. And this card, two cards came up together. It's not another cards. So it's almost like this person maybe have expected that you were gonna approach them or to chase them, or they are expecting this now, or guide somehow. So you kind of like are not on the same page. Maybe they are surprised, like they think that you don't really need them. Death card, yeah, because you guys can be very intense. Five of Wands. And also there's been some kind of dispute, some kind of conflict, I think, that came up which made them worried. Can this actually work? Nine of Swords, Judgment. They started overthinking this a lot. Anyway, guys, we'll take this to the extent and we'll see what is going on, because I feel like the time for this change and resolution of whatever the situation is has come. So we'll see what's happening with this person, because this is different energy. This is not like same old. It's something relatively new. We'll see how this person feels. Again, it could be for some of you older energy, but you know, if you vibe, you vibe. We'll see what this person is likely to do, what you need to know, and we'll go from there. Anyway, link to the extent is going to be down below. Again, guys, don't forget we have preparation for 2024 webinar together in a bundle with a mini reading with me or with a full reading with me, that for a very good price for those of you who are going to book this. Anyway, link to register, pre-register for everything is down below. Thank you guys so much, and we'll talk soon. Bye.